Hello Dub Nation, it's always a thrill to connect with you, especially as we're about to reveal the latest news that could shape the fate of our beloved Golden State Warriors. But before we dive into this whirlwind of information, let me make a friendly request. Show us some love by clicking the like button to strengthen our bond, and hey, if you are not subscribed yet, join our channel for a thrilling and emotional journey. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay ahead of the game. Klay Thompson hit 6 threes in Warriors win against Jazz. Klay Thompson set 2 franchise records on a 25-point day, but the Golden State Warriors couldn't improve from the 10th spot in the Western Conference despite a 123-116 victory over the visiting Utah Jazz in the regular season finale on Sunday afternoon. The Warriors, 46-36, needed help from either the New Orleans Pelicans or the Portland Trail Blazers to escape the play-in position in the West, but they got neither as the Los Angeles Lakers claimed the 8th spot with a win, and the Sacramento Kings secured 9th place with a win and a tiebreaker advantage over Golden State. The Warriors will face the Kings in an elimination game on Tuesday to kick off the Western Conference play-in event. Golden State opted to rest Stephen Curry and Draymond Green ahead of the playoffs and limited Thompson to 20 minutes, during which he had enough time to shoot 6 of 12 from beyond the arc on his way to his highest point total of the game. Along the way, he increased his scoring total against Utah to 118, 3 more than World B. Free's record of 115 for a 4-game series in the season established in 1980-81. And his 6 3-pointers gave him 22 on the season against Utah, 5 more than the previous record he shared with Curry. The Jazz finished 31-51 and missed the playoffs for the second consecutive season. With all of Golden State's regulars on the bench, the game was decided in the final 4-10, which began with Utah leading 114-113 after a Luka Samanic 3-pointer. But the Warriors closed the game with a 10-2 run, with Gueye Santos giving Golden State the decisive lead on 2 free throws with 3:48 remaining before Jerome Robinson scored 5 of the last 8 points, including a critical 3-pointer with 1:29 left. Santos finished with 13 points and Lester Quinones 12 in Golden State's late-game group. Andrew Wiggins had 19 as a starter, while Dario Saric chipped in 12. Returning from a coccyx injury that forced him to sit out Friday's loss to New Orleans, Jonathan Kuminga was Golden State's top assist man with 7 dimes in 23 scoreless minutes. Brandon Podziemski led the team in rebounds with 9. Keontae George led Utah with 21 points, while Omer Yurtseven posted a double-double with 11 points to go along with 18 rebounds, a game high. Taylor Hendricks, 16, Samanic, 14, Bryce Sensabaugh, 14, Kira Lewis Jr., 13, and Micah Potter, 10, also scored in double digits for the Jazz, who hope to end the season with a 3-game winning streak. The Golden State Warriors play-in opponent confirmed after final day of regular season. The Golden State Warriors are set to travel to Sacramento for a September 10th play-in matchup against the Kings on Tuesday, following a rather quiet final day of the NBA regular season. The Warriors' chances of climbing from the 10th spot in the Western Conference quickly dissipated, with the Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers registering consecutive wins to secure their final positions. The Golden State Warriors secured a 123-116 victory over the Utah Jazz, but it all came down to resting key players for Steve Kerr. With Golden State's hope of climbing to the 8th seed at best, Steve Kerr chose to rest Stephen Curry and Draymond Green in Sunday's game against the Utah Jazz. Klay Thompson made up for the absence of his veteran teammates, recording a game-high 25 points on 6 of 12 3-point shooting. Andrew Wiggins added efficient 19 points on 6 of 11 shooting, but some strong shots from the Jazz saw them overcome a double-digit deficit in the first half to take the lead early in the third quarter. However, the final outcome quickly became moot as the Kings and Lakers built substantial leads at the same stage, prompting Kerr to pull the plug and rest all his key players, which included less than 20 minutes for the scorching Thompson. Golden State still managed to finish the regular season on a positive note, with some of the team's younger players showing strong signs in the fourth quarter, holding on to a 7-point victory. Brazilian forward Gueye Santos tied his career high with 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting and 5 rebounds, while Lester Quinones added 12 points and 3 assists in 17 second-half minutes. The Warriors shot 47.9% from the floor, but it was ball security, just 9 turnovers, that aided the win, having attempted 5 more field goals and also 7 more free throws than the Jazz. Kerr's decision to rest Curry and Green turned out to be the right call, as Golden State couldn't climb anyway, with the duo getting a much-needed break after logging heavy minutes in Friday's loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. The Warriors will now face the Kings after the teams split the season series 2-2, including a 1-1 split in Sacramento. The winner will face the loser between the Pelicans and Lakers, who will clash again in New Orleans after the Lakers' 124-108 victory on Sunday. Draymond Green from the Golden State Warriors explains why Bronny James will have 100% success in the NBA. Recent news from the Golden State Warriors highlights Bronny James, son of Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James, who has been making headlines lately. This comes after the heir of the NBA's all-time leading scorer announced his decision to enter the 2024 NBA Draft. Additionally, the 19-year-old also opted to enter the transfer portal, thus marking the end of his career with the USC Trojans after just one season. There's been a lot of talk surrounding Bronny's NBA dream, with many people asserting that the Sierra Canyon High School product will struggle to succeed in the pros. One man who doesn't buy into any of that, however, is Warriors star Draymond Green. Draymond Green sings praises of Bronny. In turn, Green has no doubts that LeBron's son will find his place in the NBA. The Warriors veteran also has a special message for everyone who continues to doubt Bronny. Bronny will 100% be a successful NBA player, said Green, hat tip Jake Rogers of Yardbarker. Number 1, he knows how to work. If you think he doesn't know how to work, take a look at Bronny from freshman to sophomore year, from sophomore to junior, from junior to senior. There you'll see a kid who knows how to work because you can see the improvement in his game, in his body, in his athletic ability. Green then argued that Bronny's floor is quite high. At worst, Bronny is an NBA-level defender who can knock down a shot, said the Warriors talisman. Bronny has a really good shot. He didn't shoot it well this year, but his mechanics are great, and he has always shot it really well. The timing is right. Being the type of player he is, timing is always crucial for a guy like Green. That's precisely why he believes now is the right time for Bronny to turn pro, considering the players included in this year's draft class. I also think it's a smart move for him to enter this NBA draft because this NBA draft will probably be one of the worst in NBA history in terms of top-tier talent. There isn't even a consensus number 1 pick. I think it's a great decision, and I definitely think Bronny will be a successful NBA player. You've got to say the man has some pretty convincing arguments here. Thank you for following the latest Warriors news with us. We hope you enjoyed the updates, insights, and highlights we shared. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive the latest updates on the most exciting team in the NBA. Until next time, let's continue rooting together for the Warriors' success.